Well, good morning. Wait a minute, I need to fix this. That's better. I had the the camera sits on top of the monitor, and I had the monitor. I must have bumped it, and it was not lined up correctly. Anyway, I didn't know I was going to be doing a video today like this. Um, well, let me just say the plan of action announcement and Keenan fraud investigation is the title. There has been a team of people from around the world working together on an action plan for people to become involved in bringing change to the world to end human slavery, financial tyranny, and all levels of fraud that permeate human institutions. The plan was to announce this today. However, logistical issues have necessitated postponing our efforts at least one more day. In the meantime, I found it interesting that another group, the Goldwater Report, has been investigating the Neil Keenan fraud. I have not had time at this point to watch the entire program, but here's the link. There will be more. Indeed, it's only been like 15 minutes ago that I knew I was going to be creating a video by myself. We have been gathering some people from other parts of the world, and there's the announcement is going to be made, I think, in 5 languages. That's the initial plan. How it actually works out remains to be seen. Some of the translations aren't done, and in fact, the English part of it is not even set in stone yet. We're still working on some revisions to the text that we're going to be announcing and putting out at least a temporary web page at this point, so that you can know how you personally can become involved in bringing the changes that our world so desperately needs as we let go of the cabal created deceptive structures that have enslaved all of us and caused tremendous pain and suffering around the world. We want to end that. We want to bring a 555 message, a message of the heart that will liberate us and so that we can do the internal work to become free inside, and we can create the structures that reflect that freedom and our individual sovereignty in the world, the new world that we're creating together. And it is a together effort. I want you to know that it's not something any one person or any one family or any one group can do. It's not one religion. It's not one country. It's all of us as human beings recognizing that we share a common life. There's only one life in all of creation. It is life itself. And we are here to honor life and to honor that which has been created and that which is evolving to a greater level, hopefully, of perfection, because many of us are recognizing that what we have created up to this point is far less than what we deserve and far less than what we want to express our nature and to leave as a something for our children and the people that come after us, so that they can enjoy a world that works. And the world that we have lived in, where there's war and where everything is poisoned and turned inside out and upside down, and everything is lies and more lies. All of our religions have been corrupted. All of our governments have been corrupted by corporate activities that enslave us. I mean, it's fraud all the way around. And many of us know that, and some of you are still choosing to sleep, but probably you're not even listening. But maybe you just happened to tune into this, and you are getting the message that, hey, what we've been told is lies. And, I find this Goldwater report that I mentioned in the blurb. Again, I've only watched like 1 minute and 12 seconds of almost an hour and a half program. Now, I did see a little bit of this guy once before. The Critical Post, the Critical Post Chicago is what says on the image that I'm looking at here. The Critical Post, critical-post.com is I guess their website. but I provided the YouTube link to the video that was sent to me. But this isn't something that I've been involved in. This is something that somebody else is doing, and it was brought to my attention that, look, the ambassador's not the only one that's concerned about what Neil Keenan is doing. There's other people that are also investigating, this team of people put together that have been perpetuating this fraud. And some of what it seems like is even the RV people and some of the so-called family from China that are involved with Neil Keenan and involved with the RV people. Some of these people are notorious scammers. And we're talking Chinese family, we're talking people in the United States, we're talking people around the world that are doing unscrupulous things and ripping people off and getting you to invest your money in a pipe dream as if that's going to enrich you. They're making you believe that they're dangling a carrot in front of you, making you believe that something wonderful is coming, but they're not telling you that you've got to work for it. What they're announcing is there's going to be this great handout, and that great handout probably isn't going to happen, if ever, not for a good while, because quite honestly, humanity isn't ready for handouts. Handouts only continue enslavement. They do not liberate people. All you have to do is research winners of the lottery, for example, people that became instant millionaires. What happened to them? And even sports figures that get these multi-million-dollar contracts to play a game, whether it's football, baseball, soccer, or whatever. They get these million-dollar contracts, and oftentimes they end up in not a very good situation. I mean, there's many ways that we hang ourselves, we destroy ourselves, and we have to grow up. We have to recognize who we are. We have to reestablish values for ourselves in order to even be ready to receive the blessings that are ours, the birthright that is ours. It's not just something that is blanketly distributed to humanity, because humanity, I get frustrated with the ambassador sometimes when he keeps talking about how ignorant people are. But I have to agree with him that humanities, for the most part, are pretty ignorant. Now, I'm not blaming humanity for that completely, even though we've played a role in it, because the Matrix has programmed us to be ignorant. They've purposely dumbed us down. They've purposely manipulated and lied about our history and not revealed the things that, if they had revealed them, would help us have a better perspective and help us to grow and evolve in a better way. Our evolution they've tried to put a lid on our evolutionary development and on our consciousness development. They've tried to stop that. When I say they, I'm talking about people that have wanted to maintain an old system, the old world order that they want to call a new world order, where it has control over everything, but there are forces at work that are stopping them from accomplishing that goal that has been their goal for eons of time. As the other part of the family, the light part, if you will, and I don't even like the light and dark paradigm, because both are necessary in the evolution of consciousness. But the part that has tried to maintain and eliminate the light from people so that we don't know the truth, those people have wanted to maintain their system of control, their system of fraud, their slavery system. They are pirates, and they've tried to pirate the whole thing, steal the whole thing from us, from the people, and keep the people impoverished and keep the people unenlightened. What the ambassadors and the team that I am working with, and we're not the only ones even that are doing this. All over the world, there are people waking up and people being brought together, because it's not something that is organizational as much as it is organic. It is something that Creator is moving creation to a higher level of awareness so that we can finally achieve the promises that we were promised a long time ago, and that is actually embedded in our DNA: to be free, to be loving, to be more than what we have thus far realized at our potential to be. Our potential is unlimited, but we have been brainwashed with limitation thinking. And that has to end, and it is ending. And I'm disappointed that we were unable to bring you the program that we thought we were going to bring you today. I was on with the ambassador just 15-20 minutes before I started this video, and I have another meeting to get back to in just a little over half an hour, and I have to make revisions to our documentation in the meantime. So this is going to be maybe just a slightly shorter video than usual, but I want you to understand that there are really, really important things happening. And we're going to tell you. You people have asked, what can we do? What can we do? We're going to give you some things that you can do, and we're going to let you know what's going on so that you can know and participate, if you choose to, in bringing the changes. And as far as, nothing would thrill my heart more than to have Neil Keenan and all of the people that claim to want to liberate humanity actually stop working for the cabal and start doing what they say they want to do. Have these people that are dangling the carrots with the RV and the dinars and stuff like that are ripping off light workers all over the world, and people that just want to make money. I would like to see everybody recognize the truth, own it, tell ourselves the truth, and get on the same page. Because the faster we can get on the same page and start working together as a human team, humanity, we are one race, humanity. When we start working together, we can create heaven on earth. That's been my vision, folks, for a long time. It's still my vision. As long as I'm alive, it's what I work towards, to see you and me and everyone set free, so that we can be the love that we really are. Thank you for listening, and namaste.